If you're a first-time homebuyer looking to purchase a new construction home under $300,000, then I've got something for you. My name's Ligaya, and buckle up as I take you on a drive through Rancho Del Cielo in Jarrell, Texas. So I have a client that is closing on a brand new construction home in Rancho Del Cielo, which is a Lennar community located in Jarrell, Texas. And if you don't know where Jarrell, Texas is, it's north of Austin. So your next closest metro is actually going to be Georgetown, which is the furthest north suburb of the Austin area. And over time, as real estate spread out, Jarrell, Texas became one of the areas that started to get a little more developed. So if you're looking for a new construction home and you're okay being on the outskirts of Austin, this isn't a bad pick. To get here, you're going to exit Ronald Reagan Boulevard. You take 35 north all the way, you exit Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and then you take a left, and then you'll take a right on a small road, and it's going to take you into Rancho Del Cielo. You're about 15 minutes away from your closest Costco, which is going to be in Georgetown. And then, of course, there's a lot of things to do in the Georgetown area. It's really prairie out here. There's going to be a lot more farmland in the area. But if you're looking for something that is going to be below $300,000 price point, brand new construction home, then you can definitely find that here. This is going to be a viable option. Since I'm here, we were doing a final walkthrough, and I just thought it wouldn't hurt for me to drive the community and speak to a little bit and just share with you my experience working with the builder and just what I'm seeing in the neighborhood in general. So it is a Lennar community, and if you're not familiar with who Lennar is, they are the competitor to D.R. Horton, which D.R. Horton is one of the top builders in the United States. Now, I've had pretty good experiences with Lennar. I do think they build a quality product. I do vouch that if you're going to build a new construction home, you definitely need to do your third-party inspections. I mean, the builder is going to do the walkthrough with you to make sure everything is ready once you guys are coming close to move-in date. But you should still do an inspection because it never fails. Inspectors always find things that need to be touched up or repaired. They're very minor things, nothing like serious, like a foundation issue or anything like that. You would hope not in a new construction home. So I'm driving through it right now, and I am seeing they have 2 parks, 1 pool, and I will do some close-up video. It looks like the neighborhood is almost halfway built out. One side is completely built out, and then on the other side here, which I'm driving through, they're still breaking ground in a lot of the streets. Now, my buyer was able to purchase a new construction home. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, a little under 1,500 square feet. And she got a corner lot, so there's no neighbors to her one side and then no back neighbors. So she did pay a lot premium. If you don't need a garage, if you're a first-time homeowner and a garage is not something that you care for, I mean, you can probably get something in the very low twos, like $215, $220. At least as we were shopping the area, that's what I was seeing. Now, by the time you see this video, who knows where the prices are going to be. But as of March in 2025, they still had homes that were starting in the low 200 price points. she also got a really competitive rate. So right now, rates have been a big talk for quite a bit, and she was actually able to get a home at a rate of about 5.25, which for any home loan right now is great. Now, she could have bought her rate down if she wanted to, but we opted out. She just decided that that's not going to be a deal breaker for her. But if you do want a lower rate going in, then you can ask about a buy down. Me personally, I'm not a fan of buy downs. I think that you should just buy the home at the best rate that you can possibly get it at, and then refinance and cash out and get a better rate later on when the rates drop. I'm not a fan of buy downs because what's going to happen is the next year your rate's going to go up and then your payment's going to go up. And unless you are a really good planner and can plan for an increase in your monthly mortgage, that's not necessarily like the best thing, because it kind of trips people up when that does happen. So I think the best thing is just to get the rate and refinance later. So I'm just driving through the neighborhood right now, but I'm going to take you to see the parks. I'm going to pull over and I'm going to show you one of their recreation centers looks like. I am standing outside of one of their recreation centers right now. Let me just flip the camera around really quick. So there's a little clubhouse. Behind there is a pool, and then they have a playground here. Further down that way is another playground area. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a basketball court. I'll take you up there later. And then they also have a pickleball court. So there it is right there. Okay, so we are pulling out of the recreation center, but I want you to see here when I was mentioning that there is still a lot of homes to be built in this neighborhood. That looks like the other half of the neighborhood right here, where they're going to be breaking ground on the rest of the homes. So this is the other playground, which is like a little less than a quarter of a mile from where we just were. But as you can see, they have a basketball court, they have a covered picnic area, and then the playground area as well. Okay, so I just pulled over so I can safely close out this video, but I am going to say that overall I've had a pretty good experience working with Lennar out here in Jarrell. I usually have a good experience with them. I've worked with them in Austin and in Houston, and it's always been pleasant all around. So overall, everything was good. Now, if you're a buyer and you want to purchase a new construction home and Jarrell, Texas is too far for you, I totally understand, but there are other communities in Austin and surrounding areas. So just reach out to me. All of my contact information is down below. I've helped buyers just like you purchase a new construction home, and I've even helped those buyers that are relocating from out of state. So if that's you, don't hesitate. Feel free to give me a call. I really hope you guys liked this video and found it useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share it with someone that you think would benefit from this information. But stay tuned for the next video and more on Austin and Houston real estate.